Today was my first proper day in Vietnam, so I decided to book in a tour of Ho Chi Minh's famous Ho Chi tunnels. So first up, time to head out into the world and find a meal. I found a vegan and gluten-free restaurant which I was very happy about. Look at this area I'm staying in. Absolutely action-packed. People are stacked on top of each other in Ho Chi Minh. There's 9 million people here. You could be walking on a footpath and have a scooter narrowly miss you from behind, going at about 40 kilometers an hour, because it just seems like anything goes here. The drive to Ho Chi tunnels was about 2 hours from the city, and our first stop was a tourist gift shop, where disabled workers that suffer from the effects of Agent Orange were employed to make art. Agent Orange was a chemical sprayed over large parts of Vietnam during the Vietnam War by the Americans. They did this to kill the forest and expose the Vietnamese soldiers. But the chemical is so toxic, it mutates genes and causes all sorts of horrendous conditions, including severe birth defects. The proceeds of the art they produce here go towards helping those suffering from the effects of Agent Orange. Then we arrived at the Ho Chi tunnels, a tourist attraction to show how the Vietnamese soldiers dug an elaborate 121-kilometre network of tunnels, which they used to fight the Americans after they invaded Vietnam.
It's bigger than Bến Dược, and normally Bến Dược for the Vietnamese tourists. So that's why today we visit Bến Đình, and now we're Bến Đình now. Okay, now I show you the other place on the map, and now we are here. I told you the Ho Chi district connect with 3 more areas. This one we say Bình Du. This one we say Tây Ninh province. This is Hậu Nghĩa or Long An province, and this is also Mekong Delta area. They connect together during the war, and after the war, this one, and this one, they were closed because of the local people. I told you on the bus. They just keep the main haze for the tourists come here every day. And per day we have more than 2,000 tourists visit the place every day. Okay. And this is our tunnel system model. I told you during the war we had 3 main floors. This is the first floor, the second floor, and the third floor. And at first floor they set up the kitchen, the medical bunker. This one is the smoke. And this one is the fighting bunker. We will see later. Yes. And now we walk around here, the jungle, and then we will get inside the tunnel system this later. And I told you during the war we set up a lot of traps inside the tunnel system. And here they are. Yeah. This is the bamboo traps. Bamboo trap. After we see the secret entrance, we're gonna visit this one. And this is a water well. How they get the water during the war. They dug the water well inside the tunnel system as well, and they get the water from here. Okay. And this is a trap as well. Okay. And a lot of tourists, they ask me how can they recognize this is a trap area. And now I told you, after they set up the trap here, they will make a mark on the trap, and every time they see that mark, they will know this is a trap area. And this is a Saigon River. You see gorilla, he's swimming out. He is escaping from the tunnel system right here, because during the war the US they used a lot of ways to destroy this area or to kill the people inside the tunnel system. First thing, they use the water. They try to pump the water inside the tunnel system to flood the people inside, but every time they pump the water inside the tunnel system, the gorilla, they will swimming out and they will escape from Saigon River here. So that's why our tunnel system connect with Saigon River. Okay, now we start to get inside and discover everything like this, and then we will get inside the tunnel like this to explore. Okay, now we go. The next one here, I would like to show you. This one is one of fighting bunkers. This one also connect with the tunnel system. and connect with the secret entrance right there and right here as well. Actually, this one was smaller during the war because of the weather now, but so that's why it's getting bigger. And right there, this is the original side of the tunnel as well. Guerrilla, they will move here from the tunnel system, and they lying down right there to hiding and fighting with the U.S. And after they fighting, they will keep moving to the other part of the tunnel by that way to keep fighting. So that's the reason why the U.S. they said that why they could not see anyone here. So in fact, the Vietnamese guerrilla, they were everywhere. Okay, that's how they use this fighting bunker. We just arrived the fighting change. The fighting change, we had two different engines here. This way and this way. We go straight ahead. This way around 17 kilometers, we will arrive the U.S. Army base. And around 70 kilometers, we will arrive Cambodia border. But after the war, the border closed already. Yeah. And this way, we go straight ahead around 1 kilometers, we will arrive Saigon River. And this is the fighting chance. After they fighting, the Vietnamese guerrilla, they will jump into the tunnel system through this hole. And every time the US they chase them and they want to jump into the hole, they will get stuck because they get the bigger body. But the hole was very small during the war. Yeah. And if they didn't get stuck, they will get lost because we have two different directions right here. So maybe they travel to Cambodia, maybe they travel to Saigon River, and they didn't know where is exactly where the Vietnamese guerrilla they are moving. So that's why we make two different entrances right here. This is one air ventilation in our air ventilation system. We have more than 300 air ventilation like that during the war in this area. And you see this hole right there, right here, and the hole right there. We put the bamboo tree inside the hole to get the air. And at that time, the US they used more than 3,000 sniffer dogs from Germany to sniff out the people here through the hole here. And because they already know about it, so that's why after they set up the air ventilation, they mix a lot of pepper powder and chili powder, and they put around the hole to avoid the dog. So that's why every time the dog come here, they will run away. But you know, this way is not the best way because after that, the US they recognize why every time they give the dog here, the dog run away. So that's why we have to change the other way, that after we fighting, we will collect something related to the US, like the US Army clothes, and we cut them in a little piece, and then we put the US Army clothes around the hole. Yeah, you know why? Because the dog they get used to it with the smells. So that's why every time they come here, they just sniff out the US Army smell, not the Vietnamese guerrilla smell. So that's why we can use this way to avoid the dog.
Okay, let's shoot an AK. Okay, I'm about to climb into a tunnel. Is it this way for the long way? Okay, let's go. So, that was the Ho Chi tunnels. On the bus ride home, I was impressed, as usual, by how many bikes were on the road and just how chaotic and busy the streets of Ho Chi Minh are. For the people here, I'm sure it's just another day, but to me, I am in constant awe of the organised chaos. After the 2-hour bus ride home, it was about 7 o'clock, so for me, I'd had enough. I was ready to call it a day, get some food, and just take it easy. It's been really hot in Ho Chi Minh. The humidity just kills me, so yeah, I'm taking it easy. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. If you do like this sort of stuff, please consider subscribing. I think I have about 10 subs. So yeah, have a good day. Bye.